Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We got a follow-up, catch-up update. Eric and Jocelynn. Let's get it. This Eric's second time matching with somebody. You feel me? So if this update don't go smooth or this catch-up don't go smooth, bitch, you might be the problem, bitch. It might be you, fam. Just letting you know. All right? Let's check it out. I'm surprised they still ain't. I'm surprised they ain't try to use BM song on this shit. BM put a song on everything, bitch. BM put a song on ringtone, bitch. Make sure my ringtone is selfie.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel.
Damn, she ain't show up.
Oh, it's your host.
Shorty on the couch with a blanket. That's crazy work. I recognize him because he's been on 12 episodes already, but I do not recognize her just from this joint right here. I don't know why. Maybe let's get a flashback.
And we are here today with Eric and virtually Jocelynn. Welcome, guys.
Charles, why you ain't at the joint? Oh, that's weak sauce, man. I wouldn't have did it. If you can't make it, we ain't gonna do it. Where you at, baby? I'm sorry, I've been on these Instagrams. Once they put these grams on there, I'm on them. Oh, okay, that's why she had her hair down on that joint. She had that white on. Okay, I remember her now. Now I remember. All right, let's get it.
Guys, how are we feeling
Hello.
today?
Feeling good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Jocelynn, how are you?
I'm all right, doing good. Thank you.
Oh, Lord, that means she on that bullshit. I can already hear it in her voice.
Of course. So we did have you guys on episode, gosh, what episode was that? 12?
12, yeah.
Yeah, episode 12 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you guys
Come
did
on,
end up
Arlette, like y'all did 48 episodes and shit.
matching.
Gosh, what episode was
Okay,
that?
so is it going to be a yes for you?
You see why she don't look the same now? She got her hair down.
For her?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! Okay, I'll take this mic and you.
And you came on here with this all black again, talking about I like a lady with some color and like to dress this way and this way. You keep coming on here with these dark ass Vader fits, these Master Splinter fits.
You guys can go on up. Oh, look at y'all go. Let's give it up for them, y'all. Let's give it up.
Damn, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all are bullies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are bullies. I'm not even gonna speak on one guy, but this is a guy right here, you know what I'm saying? He in love. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, y'all made this man right here with this hairpiece. Y'all made this man get off the internet. This man deleted his whole Instagram. Can't find his ass nowhere. Y'all crazy out here. Oh, fuck. Everybody had a nightmare about this one right here.
Let's give it up
This
for them,
chicken
y'all. Let's
pot
give it
pie
up.
selling ass. My name James was gourmet pies. Watch, check out my gourmet pie hat. Yeah, hit ass. Oh my gosh. Ah!
And then so, you know, from that point, Eric, we've had you on a few episodes, so we know quite a bit about you by now. Jocelynn, I think on there you told us a little bit about yourself. If you want to just let us know a little bit more, like, you know, where you're from, what you like to do, all that good stuff.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, you all again. I'm Jocelynn from Prince George's County, Maryland.
Please don't muck this up, baby. You from Maryland too, you from the crib. Shout out to everybody in the Nap Town. Y'all know the vibes. But he been on 2 episodes before, and he had a match before, so he been on another catch up, and he was on a reunion. So this is his 4th time airing on all that in them channel.
Just a regular girl working a 9 to 5. Not really that interesting. So yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. And so,
Man, this scene bland. She's shaking and shit. She got a blankie on.
So on the show we saw like you didn't really get any pop balloons on you. You did all of the popping. And near the last round, it was between Eric and another gentleman, Brian. What kind of made you lean more towards Eric instead of Brian? Because I feel like a lot of people were like, man, I felt like she was vibing with Brian. Like, I don't know if you felt that as well, but what kind of like helped you narrow down your thought process between the two of them?
Brian just didn't seem as genuine. It seemed like he was a flirt, and it didn't really seem like his words had actual meaning behind it. So that was one of the things that made me pop his balloon. Let me see what else. But he was great. The conversation was great. It just didn't seem like the words had value behind it. So that's what led to the process of elimination.
Okay.
Arlette, why she not here? Even if it come push to shove, y'all done did too much and came too far to have this follow-up go like this. Oh, I'm not in the area. I'm not woo-woo. Arlette, fly this lady out. Come in day of, and you can leave day of or next morning. That you fly somebody out. I don't know if she in Maryland. Round trip ticket. Put her ass at the Hilton. That's $400. That ain't nothing but $400 funky dollars. Y'all, the channel is booming. Y'all got ads rolling. Y'all got million views hitting on hour-long videos. I'm not gonna put the logistics of what them ballparking them numbers is, but them numbers is ballparking. Y'all gotta have her in the building. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I can't make it. He coming from like Vegas or some shit. We didn't see him 12 times. He coming from Vegas. Get him. Y'all gotta get her out there in the building. This is unacceptable. Her audio's terrible. Y'all gotta get him out there, man. Come on now. What will Oprah and them do?
Okay. And then Eric, we kind of saw this time around. You weren't super fake, I guess we could say, but
put that in the budget, fam.
I don't know, what was it this time?
I mean, you did have a pretty good
Come on,
selection
fam.
this
Okay.
time, for sure.
You ain't that thirsty, fam.
Yeah, so
Got it.
that helped. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, I know everyone just kind of wants to jump right into things already. So obviously, since you guys have matched on the show, have you guys gone on a date? Have you hung out? All that good stuff?
Yeah, we've gone on multiple dates.
Oh my gosh.
And, yeah, we've hung out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You said multiple.
Multiple dates, yeah.
Oh, Jocelyn, you want to hop in there? Let me know about how the first date
She seems so uninterested, like she don't even want to be on this shit.
went.
The first date was really cool. It was right after we had the recording there.
That's
We
big.
went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
Who chose that spot?
Hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with Buffalo Wild Wings, baby. Go ahead, go get a little drink and vibe. You don't got to eat Buffalo Wild Wings. All right, you acting bougie now. Who chose that spot? Come on, bruh.
Went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay. Who chose that spot?
I tried to take her. I was looking for a nicer restaurant.
Okay.
But I was really impressed with the fact that she was just happy to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, which I think that told me a lot about her initially. You know,
Okay.
it just says that, yeah, you know, I'm just chill and you don't have to try to impress me.
God. Okay, so she chose Buffalo Wild Wings.
My eyes looking a little glossy.
Yeah, well, she saw it and she was like, yeah, let's just go
Oh,
there. So,
okay. And then
Why is that so funny, bruh? I'm trying to tell y'all before social media, Buffalo Wild Wings would suffice. Ruby Tuesdays was cool. Cheesecake was cool. I'm trying to tell you, these places, if a lady want to just really get to know you and chop it up, have a little drink, little happy hour drink, 2-for-1, low vibe, that's going to be it. You ain't got to go to Ruth Chris, be all in the dark with one candle in the whole building, paying for a $60, $70 steak, try to get to know somebody, see if they like you, see if y'all going to mesh. Ain't nothing wrong with Buffalo Wild. I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings personally, but ain't nothing wrong with it to go link up and chop it up, especially y'all been on y'all feet, y'all been filming for 4 hours. Everybody hot. Y'all probably just like, man, let's just go have a quick drink, a cold one, and you know what I'm saying, get some quick grub. Y'all already been standing up, getting damn near relationship, first date, speed date interviewed.
so this was right after the shooting, you said?
yeah.
Okay. And then from there,
I don't know why I started thinking about another type of shooting. This is terrible.
like, how did things go? How'd you guys, like, how was the communication? How'd you go about planning the second date?
Let me let her speak.
Okay.
Jocelyn?
Ooh, I don't like this. We're cooked.
I'm sorry. So after that, we kept in contact. It was a lot of FaceTiming and a lot of
Oh,
just a
shit.
lot of
This nigga dancing? Her eyes is glazed again. You be chiefing, huh?
contact. It was a lot of FaceTiming and a lot of
Them eyes is glossy. What
Just
y'all
a lot of
doing?
communication
Let you
because
slide?
we live in different states, different time zones, and we also have different schedules as well. So we kept in contact as much as possible.
Good news.
I would call him in the mornings. He would call me between his appointments. Whenever he was working.
Appointments.
What is it called? Appointments.
Appointments.
Yeah. So he would call me between. So whenever we had time, we would contact each other, and it worked very well. Our second date was.
Your hands. Is it me or her hands big as hell? Her hands bigger than her face. Look at the knuckles right here. Am I tweaking? These some big hands, yo.
Is to Dave and Buster's, I believe. I think our second date was Dave and Buster's. He came to Austin, and we had a great time.
Okay, she in Texas. Okay.
So how soon after
That boy came out. That boy flew himself out. That boy say he about that life.
did you go over to Austin?
Well, we matched on the 1st of June.
Okay.
And so we spent 2 weeks on FaceTime getting to know each other, asking
Yeah.
questions and all that stuff. And then I was traveling, working. And so we ended up, I ended up coming to Austin, I think, on the 26th.
Oh wow.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. Was it 26th? 24th to 26th or so, something like that.
Okay, about 3
Okay.
weeks.
Yeah.
Oh shit. She going airborne?
And
Nice.
then, yeah.
Oh, she hooked the legs. He clapped the cheeks. My dog clapped.
24th to 26th or so, something like that.
He got the
Okay.
draw.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh,
And then, yeah.
this is the ring camera.
Just spent a
Ah,
week beforehand, we were going to.
squat it down with it, thrust it with her.
Okay. So the whole week you were out there in Austin. You guys were kind of like going
Treating that
out,
bit like
doing
a
different
kettlebell.
things.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Love
so
that
David
for
Buster's
y'all.
was one of them that you did out there.
Dave and Buster's was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What any other fun stuff?
Well, she showed me some places that she was fond of.
Okay.
Some place by the, it's like a river. What's the name of that river place that we went to?
It's like Lady Bird Lake. It was like a boardwalk. It was pretty nice. He bought Capri. Capri's like really cool, yeah.
Who's Capri? The dog?
She's allergic to Capri, by the way.
Uh-oh.
I am.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I got
Hives?
hives. It was actually really bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how allergies work with, like, pets and
Immediately.
stuff. like-
Immediately.
Immediately.
wow.
Yeah, like I broke out in hives after Capri like touched me. It was yeah.
Oh, okay, so it was like he had. Sorry, is it a boy or a girl?
That's a girl.
A girl. Okay, so so she had to like touch you in order for that to happen, or was like just like being in the same area.
All right, the hair,
I
all
really
that
truly-
shit.
It's never happened to me before. Capri,
Oh my
like
gosh.
I really don't. I don't know how it happened. I was just
Shorty, you just gotta take some Benadryl. That shit be happening. I'll be going to film at people's house that got cats. Watery eyed, nose sneezing and shit. They be like, "Oh, you got COVID?" I'm like, "No, bitch, you got cats. You got animals in the house. They jumping all on the bed. They crawling around the house like they own the place. They don't listen."
playing with Capri. Next thing you know, I have like hives all over my arms and my legs. So
Did you have to go to urgent care or like it?
I
what?
thugged it out. I thugged it out a little bit. When I went home, I took a Benadryl and was knocked out.
Told
So
you.
It was cool.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Got it. So that was the first and last time meeting Capri.
Yes. Oh no. Well, I think you've been around Capri since, right?
Okay.
Come on, man. You know what you have. Why you asking her like shame? You don't want to tell us out of the story type shit. What y'all doing right now? What are we
He
doing?
came to the Airbnb to pick me up and stuff, so you would see her at that point.
Okay.
Oh, he got his own
And it
B&B.
happened again, or you popped a Benadryl beforehand?
No, I kept her away.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, so how was the time in Austin? Like, how was it? Like the time spending with each other, all that stuff.
It was cool. So he was, I think you were downtown. I don't really want to give like where I live, but he was like downtown.
No, don't.
Yeah, he was a little bit further away from where I was staying. So whenever I got off of work, I would come down and see him. I think we hung out every day for the most part.
You came
Got
down
off of
seeing this
work,
man with
I
the
would
damn
Come
scrunchie.
down and see him. I think we hung out every day for the most part.
Yeah, give or take a couple of days.
Oh, you know them days.
Well, there was one day actually, I think,
One day, what?
That they all
because you
didn't
had
see
to
each
go
other.
to Houston. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
My life, that's a story for another day. But yeah, I had
Nah, no, that's a story for today.
No, ever since this show aired,
If I come see you from out of town and you gotta go to another city while I'm still in town, baby, it's time for a carpool karaoke. What song are we singing in the karaoke? The selfie. The selfie. That's what we singing in carpool karaoke.
a lot of things have been happening, but I did have to go to Houston like one night, and then I came back, and that's the day I didn't see him. But other than that night, yes, I saw him every day.
One night.
The other day. Wow.
Go to
Okay,
Houston.
You guys are spending a lot of time getting to really know each other.
I ain't seeing
all
the
that
next
good
day.
stuff. Okay, and then so the week in Austin.
Right.
After that, have you guys kept communication? How were
A week in Austin is crazy. That's a long time to be Airbnb'd out.
like? How was that going?
Yeah, so about 2 weeks in, I was very excited. You know, we were getting to know each other. I had lists and lists upon lists of.
She just took a deep sigh. Nobody wants to just get to the shit. What the hell's going on with y'all two? I can sense it from both of y'all, but especially her. She seems so uneasy. Why y'all ain't booked this girl a flight from Austin to Arizona?
Questions, and every time I met her up, I would ask her all these questions, just trying to get to know her.
Okay.
And you know, I felt like we had a genuine connection, and it really hit me the fact that she wasn't really interested in like going to like nice places and was just happy to do, you know, regular things. So I thought it would be
Down to Earth Bay.
it would be nice to do something special for her. So I asked her if she would like to go on a vacation trip to a European country.
That nigga ain't playing. Ladies, listen to that. Hey, a lot of y'all would've got him up out of that Buffalo Wild Wings. A lot of y'all would've got him up out of that pool. A lot of y'all would've been like, I ain't been on no expensive, extravagant 4 or 5-star shits. He's broke. If you're broke, Mr. Lockman, just say that. Then he said, I saw she wasn't just after the money and just didn't want to go to fancy ass spots. So damn, I wanted to treat her somewhere nice. Now, mind you, he applying pressure. He books his own flight and his own Airbnb in her city. Okay? He applying pressure. Then the nigga said, I see that you ain't really materialistic and ain't on that money grab, but I want to do something nice for you. You feel me? I wanted to take her out the country. A lot of y'all would have fumbled this. A lot of y'all would have already been upset, girl. Well, girl, if he ain't doing nothing for you, if he ain't helping you with no bills, if he ain't paying for your nails, if he ain't paying for your toes, then what you wasting your time for? All this FaceTime and he ain't sent you no money? Y'all been on FaceTime, he talking to you and he ain't sent you no money? He ain't offered to pay for a bill? A lot of y'all be fumbling y'all own dream man. Cause you money hungry. Y'all begging the stallion. Y'all begging the stallion. That's what y'all fumble y'all own joint. Y'all potentially fumbling the love of your life because you need some help. He not your daddy. We not your daddy. Okay, we all need some help. Life is life and for everybody. Okay? Begging the stallion. This is why you stay cooked. This man just offered this girl to go to Europe. Let's go.
On a vacation trip to a European country of
Look at Arlette. Almost hurt Arlette neck. Arlette, stop before you get a spasm or get a crick in your neck.
a vacation trip to a European country of her choice.
She looking at BM like, BM, get the shit together, BM.
Well, all right.
Well, all
So
right.
we ended up. She decided on Santorini because she always wanted to go there. She'd never been there.
This nigga let her pick. He let her pick the trip. Oh my God. Please tell me you ain't fumbled this man.
So, yeah. So that's like
He communicating with you. He coming to see you, applying pressure, taking you out the country within 6 weeks of knowing your ass. Oh my God. Please tell me, Lord, she ain't fumbled.
Wow.
Yeah.
So after you guys, you said you got to know each
She
other,
don't look
speak
good.
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Right away, you were like, all right, pick a European country.
Well,
Like-
I was already traveling, so I was
Okay.
I was on the road. I'd been on the road for a month, and so I was nearing the end of it. And I thought it was coincidental
best
that
for
I was
last.
ending up in Austin, and she lived in Austin.
Ooh.
So I was saying at the end of this trip, I also need a break. So,
Okay.
you know,
Come take a
so
break
it
with me.
just worked out that way.
A king.
Got it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, you know, have fun and go out and do something adventurous together.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Santorini, Greece. What made you pick that place? Like, and what? First of all, let me backtrack.
She rocking back and forth
How
and shit.
were you shocked that someone who you just met was asking you like, "Girl, let me take you out of the country"? Like, how was that?
Look how excited Arlette is, and this girl ain't even cracked a smile.
It was definitely a shocking question. I haven't been asked that so early within like knowing a person.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was a love bomb, but hey, like I'm here for the illusion regardless. But I had a great time.
A love bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on with this shit, man? Arlette, get to this, man. This is a draining.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess obviously at that time, I know you said you don't want to say
Who are you looking at? Who's off camera? Who's off camera? We need her in the house, Arlette.
it was a love bomb, but obviously you were comfortable enough to be like, okay, I'll be okay with going out the country with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then so once you guys, got to Greece, how was that? Like, first of all, how was traveling?
I don't got no
together? 'Cause,
patience
like,
for this shit.
I know a lot of people are always like, man, traveling with someone really shows you how they are, all that stuff. Like, how was that?
That is, to be fair, why I did it.
Okay.
Was because we were getting to know each other, and so I was thinking to myself, let's. It's not to say that we're speeding it up, but it's just to like know for sure.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on.
I've had this experience before, where you travel with someone, and through that experience, you get to really see, the literal shits and the the metaphorical shits of who they are, and they get to see you as well. And so I think at that point, you can make more.
You ain't even
certain
sip that water,
decisions
shorty.
Yeah.
about to proceed or not
Okay.
to proceed.
So in the beginning, the traveling there, that was good for you guys. Like how, Jocelyn. I guess we'll start with you, Jocelyn.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Figure it out.
childish.
No, traveling there was great. We weren't really sitting next to each other all the time.
It's
Is
a
there
booking
reason?
a booking error.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But overall, it was a great experience.
What, the traveling was a great experience, or the whole trip altogether?
I was specifically talking about like the traveling there part. It was pretty cool. It was nice.
Okay.
It wasn't like any issues traveling.
What the hell is happening?
Yeah, okay. So now, once you guys have gone to Greece, did you guys have like a whole itinerary planned? Like, who did the itinerary planning? I feel like you like to do that kind of stuff, or
I deferred to her. I wanted to
Okay,
I wanted to
good.
give her some options and see what she was into. But I think we tried to keep it loose so that
Okay.
every day would feel to some degree like a new adventure,
okay. So you guys didn't
Yeah.
do too many like activities, or you didn't plan too much. Kind of.
I had an idea of an activity for each day.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there was definitely food involved. Restaurants,
so.
and, yeah, restaurant dates and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, walk me through the trip. Like, what'd you guys do? How did it go?
Well, the first day we just went to a restaurant down from where we were staying, and we had a very nice apartment overlooking the city. Watch the sunrise, watch the sunset. It was really nice. We went on a boating trip to see some of the tinier islands.
It looks beautiful over there. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah, I was just different restaurants.
Okay.
Really, yeah.
Nice.
Rented an ATV, and that's how we got around.
Very cool. So you
Yeah.
had the ATV for the whole duration of the trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
This sounds like a nice trip, guys.
I didn't know that was.
What went
Yeah.
wrong?
No, over there you could just ride ATVs. Like
Wow.
yeah.
Because I know
cool.
like I haven't been to Greece, but I was trying to
Damn,
look-
bitch, y'all look like Jay-Z and Beyonce or some shit, bitch. Damn.
Greece and other people's videos. I just see like a bunch of hills and houses on top of
Yeah,
houses.
no,
so
it's tough to navigate for sure.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, dang, how
I
y'all
don't
find
care if we
places
on the
out there?
run.
Okay, and
Yeah.
obviously, Jocelyn, you chose the place. So, like, did you have things in mind already that you're like, okay, when we get there, we have to do this? And were you guys able to do them?
Yeah, everything I wanted to do, we did. There was this
Okay.
area, like this town called Oye, or Oya. It's where most of the houses are white, but there's a few blue tops.
So you just went over there for some Instagram
I've
pictures.
seen that. Yeah.
That was the main thing I wanted to do, so we saw that, and it was nice. We,
For the gram.
watched the sunset from there.
Told
Okay,
you. For the
okay.
gram. Hey, I said that. I went on a trip one time. I told somebody, like, I would love for you to come on this trip with me. And then they was like, all right, bet. I said, listen, the only thing about this trip is I just want you to come on the trip and vibe and enjoy yourself. And she's like, all right, so what you mean by that? No Instagram or social media posting. Like, we're going to come, we're going to vibe. I really don't want this to be a phone trip because that's like one of my pet peeves. If we're together, whether we're dating, relationship, or hanging out or whatever, I don't even give a damn if it's a situationship. Like, we together, I would like that time, like, just to be our time. I'm not going to be on my phone. I work on my phone. I'm on my phone all day on some YouTube, Instagram type shit, like content creation type shit. I just want us to be present in the moment. And sometimes what women will do, they can't even do that, bro. They'll be like, they'll tell you, I got to go to the bathroom real quick and go to the bathroom and be all in the mirror. And then you'll later see on their story or on Instagram that they ain't really had to go to the bathroom. They just went to the bathroom and have a photo shoot, which is cool. But I'm sitting out here waiting on you. Like, I'm here. You wouldn't rather spend time with me than take pictures in the mirror. And if you're going to do that, you want to take pictures in the mirror, do that shit on your time, on your dime. You know what I'm saying? If I'm paying for a trip or paying for a nice ass place, bruh, spend time with me, bruh. The hell with Instagram and these strangers you want to look cute and impressed for. Like, I'm not on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that shit. Like, now we get in a relationship, we further down, like, hey, I want to take pictures tonight. Okay, that's cool. All right, it's already established out the gate. But if I'm like, yo, wow, and then you still go behind my back and try to do some slide, oh, I just want to be on social media type shit, I'm like, that's a turn off, bruh. Like, put the phone down, unplug from the internet, and connect 1v1.
And obviously, I can tell, like, with the viewers and everyone and here, I can feel that there's quite a lot of tension going on. So how did that trip end? Or
like, why are you always trying to get to
let's get to it, because I'm
Always
feeling
trying to
a
get to
lot of vibes right now.
This shit
and I
is
don't know
weird.
if they
She
have
rocking
a
back and
trip
forth
after
and
the
shit
trip or,
with a blankie.
who wants to start it off?
We had our very first argument on the 29th.
Damn, this bitch remember the date.
Well, I'm a very detailed person.
Okay.
I take a lot of notes. I try to be introspective, so like, yeah.
What kind of argument? Arguments are
It
needed.
wasn't really a big deal, but should I talk about it or?
I would just like to say that we realized on this trip that we're not as compatible as we thought we were. We just had disagreements, and we just realized that we're great people. We're just not great for each other. And I personally would like to leave it at that.
Wow, that's so whack.
Even I will be fair. I will be honest. I am to some degree stumped at the decision not to continue, and we've spent a lot of time throughout the argument working through, the reactions, but never really addressing the initial cause.
Okay.
And it did start off with her just saying she wants to leave.
What the fuck? And the corniness about this, she doesn't even want to get into what they were arguing about. That's just embarrassment. And potentially knowing that maybe she wasn't right in the argument or didn't handle the argument in a mature way. Nothing's wrong with the argument. I love a good argument, but I love some phenomenal communication after a good argument. The argument is one thing, but the communication following, it better be better. Damn near two times better than the argument, because that's where the growth comes. Yeah, we had a disagreement. We can agree to disagree. We don't even gotta be like, I agree with you or you agree with me. Nope. We can say, listen, we agree to disagree. Let's move forward. And we just know how to move around or with this, whatever the argument was in the future. And arguments and makeups after arguments are a beautiful thing too. Great, great, great love making passionate sex sessions. passionate, communicating during the passion. You feel me? Right. If you angry, you still got a little bit of upset and anger in me, take it out on me. Choke me back. Choke me. You choke me. I'm choking you. We choking each other. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm gonna die with a smile. You feel me? But we going to grow.
And
The first disagreement, she said,
that was the second disagreement.
Oh.
The first disagreement was when I came to her place.
Austin.
The first time, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I was staying at an Airbnb, but on the last day, I decided.
Why are you looking off camera? You know you're in the wrong. Who's there with you? Arlette, that's why you don't need nobody there. She looking all off camera like, oh shit, he getting into it.
I was staying at an Airbnb, but on the last day, I decided we were gonna go over there and pack and stuff. But you know, everything was everywhere, messy. She seemed like she was doing a lot, so I wanted to step in and help. So I was going in to move some shoes around, and then she was reprimanded me, I guess is the way to say it, and just like that would piss her off for me to move stuff around. And so
Look at her. This goddamn childish as hell.
You asked her
felt-
before you just started moving
well,
stuff?
I didn't.
Okay.
Don't drink water now, shorty. You ain't worried about being hydrated none of the times this year. Now you trying to be hydrated.
But that's the thing is, you know, I didn't want to make a big deal of it. She asked me to take the trash out,
Okay.
and I did. But I also felt like she had said to me that she would like to keep an open space, a safe space where I could just tell her things in the moment.
She lied.
So I think for me it was also a good point to test
She lied.
it out. You know, is it okay for me to tell you that the way you're saying that to me made me feel some type of way?
Okay.
You know, so
She
So obviously you
lied.
guys worked through that
worked
one.
through it.
'Cause
Yeah,
You went to Greece afterwards still.
Look at her
Right.
face.
Okay.
yeah, and we talked about it a bit at the airport, and then yeah, we went on a trip. Everything was great up until I think the fifth day or so. Yeah, I don't want to go into too many details just out of respect to her as well.
Yeah.
But I think that at some point I also
Look at the body language, fam. Look at her. Cannot sit still, rocking the leg, playing with her fingers like she about to steal somebody's ass. Looks off camera at whoever's watching or in that room again. That's just probably just standing there like, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come, let's grow up, bro.
well.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something too. And this is again, this is one-sided right now, and I don't like being like this. I like anybody can get the smoke. If you wrong, you wrong. But look how this is popping off, guys. Just look at the woman on the last lineup of that whole joint. Look how she's acting. Look at the length and things this man have done. 2, 3, 4 dates. FaceTime call, Airbnb. He's in your city for work. He made you a priority. He wanted to see you every day. He only didn't see you because she had to take an emergency trip to Houston or some shit for a night, and then he didn't see her the next day. But look at the pressure being applied. Listen to how he communicates. Listen to how he's talking and voicing and calm, not jittery. Eye contact with Arlette. I don't know what his visual is on her, or if they just have audio, but look how it is, and look at the body language, and look at her body language. And even though he felt like he wasn't talked to right, he felt less than. She sunned him. She made him feel like a little boy. She made him feel if I'm helping you out and you talk down at me and then send me to go dump the goddamn trash, that's GOT. I'm not no kid. Go dump the trash. Stop touching shit and go dump the trash. What? She making you feel less than. Ain't no man gonna feel like a man in that instance. I don't care what I'm talking. I'm just I came over here to help, baby. I came over here to assist.
But I think that at some point I also, you know, she wants to go slow, which is fine. I was trying to be respectful of that as a boundary, but I felt that I'd been just going on at her speed for most of the time.
Yeah, your speed don't mean shit, basically. I want to go slow, so even if you want to go a little faster than slow, so what? This is what I want to go slow on. I want to go slow, but also I'm gonna still slide out the country with you though. I'm gonna go ahead and take this little free trip and Instagram pictures.
So I also wanted to set some boundaries to help me respect her boundaries. So I think that's where the initial communication malfunction occurred, perhaps. And she, to backtrack, I when people argue, everyone argues a certain way.
Correct.
My way of calming down is to take breaks and move away and relax, write things down, and then come back and talk about them. And I told her this in the beginning. We were trying to figure out our argumentative styles.
Sounds like communication.
So
And maturity.
when this happened, I took a break and I went to sit on a stoop and
Had that nigga out front like Boys in the Hood. Had that bitch out front like Smokey and Craig.
And, so while I was there just talking to a friend of mine, she sent me a text that she wanted to leave and asked if I could take her to the airport.
This is in Greece.
Yeah, that was in Greece, like
Okay.
about the 5th day or so.
Damn.
And so I was just like, well, we have an ATV, first of all, so I can't drive you to Greece. But I didn't want to do it. I said, if you want to go, you can go. But I asked her not to go. I said, just take a moment, calm down, relax. And
Boy, you can't
then
build with nothing like that, boy. You can't build, but this is he dodged the bullet. This is the scariest thing because this will happen to a man while you're dating a woman, and then you'll start to think about okay, what if this was my wife? What if we had children? Like we had an argument, we had a disagreement. You just gonna pick up and dip and leave and flee and run away, not take a break, not take a second. You gonna get up out of there on some shit I didn't pay for and try to make romantic. And we all been on vacation. We all been on a vacation, and y'all go on this vacation and you get in a disagreement or argument with that person on a vacation. It happens. You know what I mean? Y'all away, all y'all have, and so nobody gets a break. You know what I mean? Like internet Wi-Fi cheap, don't work good. So y'all really just all y'all have. So sometimes you just get agitated, frustrated because you don't have your space. Drinks sometimes are involved at some of these all-inclusives. Like different shit happens. But what you gonna do, fam? What you gonna do? Yeah, the way I talked to you was wrong. I got upset. I overreacted. Hey, I didn't like that. This bothered me, but I don't want to ruin our trip. I want us to enjoy ourselves. Maybe we can just talk about it at a later date. Like something.
decide later on. So that was kind of where things started spiraling.
Okay, so Jocelynn, Eric kind of touched on a bit that at one point during the trip, I believe you said on the 5th day, you said that, yeah, I'm leaving, all that stuff. What led you to come to that point?
What led me to come to that point was how we disagreed. We said words that were hurtful to each other. And I held grudges against him, which caused me to be uncomfortable while being there. And I didn't want to be uncomfortable on a vacation when it's supposed to be a good time. The way we handled the situation in general just showed
She rocking, boy.
ourselves. Like I showed off, he showed off, and it just wasn't a comfortable environment to be in, especially for it to be in a different country and we don't really know each other. I just didn't feel at ease being there for more days with him. So I felt like at the time, the best way to get out of an uncomfortable situation is to leave. I'm not saying that was the best decision. Maybe I could have stayed and talked to him and talked it out. But at the time, I did what felt right to me.
Okay. And so you did actually end up leaving?
Yes, I left.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then so after you left, have you guys been in any type of contact, any communication? You have?
Yeah, so after we left, Eric still had to come back to my apartment because we shared a suitcase coming there. So he still came back to my apartment.
But you took everything?
We hugged, like we had like every discussion, every disagreement we had, we talked about off camera. and I've apologized, he's apologized. A lot of things were already discussed. So when he came back to the apartment, like, it was fine. At least in my head, it was fine. I walked him to the door. It was cool. Like, in my head, it was cool. And
But
even afterwards, when he flew back to Las Vegas, I checked on him to make sure he landed safely, making sure he's getting sleep. He told me has more appointments. So we did keep in contact for the day after when we landed back in the States.
Okay, I see here. Jocelyn, you stated like, you guys were having disagreements. You were saying like hurtful things to one another, all of that. How was it like dealing with those disagreements?
It was aggravating. We were disagreeing on things we were disagreeing about the boundaries that we both set for each other, which is just very childish on both of our end. But after that, we chose to react off of our emotions at the time.
y'all were drinking.
So, yeah, in the morning time, I didn't really think that the situation was as bad as it was. But in the morning time, like, Eric had like left, and I think you were doing laundry. I mean, he had things to do. I don't really want to say he was just up and left, but just that entire day, for the most part, we didn't really speak. It was either he was in the room and I was in the living room, or he was out shooting footage, or he was out doing laundry. So we just really weren't talking on the day after we had that huge disagreement. It was to the point, it was almost as if we were avoiding each other.
Walking on eggshells around the house and shit.
And it was just weird.
So you got up the next day and just says,
Well,
do your own
I
thing?
told her beforehand that I had to do laundry. I'd run out of clothes. I travel with a bag, So I went out to do laundry. I went out running 3 miles up the hill. I was tired. When I came back, I went to bed. But before I went to bed, we'd made a plan, something she wanted to go see, about 5 p.m. or so.
Okay.
And I'd slept through it. And when I woke up, I asked her, hey, you still want to go do that thing? And she's like, no. So I was like, okay, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to go and shoot some pictures or something. I'd lost the key to the apartment. So I had to go back and look for it. So that's what I did instead. So I was going back to the location where I'd run to. I found,
Bruh, why on earth would you know you about to be on Arlette channel and all of these views and shit, and you gonna put a blanket over you right now? If it's cold in there, turn the air off, fam. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look how Arlette's dressed. Look how he's dressed. And you got like a nice maxi joint on it, look like, but you got a blankie on, fam. During the interview, you got a blankie, a couch blanket, and you keep looking off camera.
that's what I did instead. So I was going back to the location where I'd run to. I found the key. I came back. And that's then where we had another set of conversations.
Okay.
Because she kind of called me to the couch and like, hey, what's going on? And so I told her, I was like, nothing's wrong. I'm fine. I just feel like I have to be a bit more distant about cuddling and, kissing, because it feels sometimes when I try to do it, it seems like you're uncomfortable. You kind of back away.
Okay.
She wants to kiss. She doesn't want to make out, things like that. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to be too overbearing. So I'm going to kind of create a little bit of a boundary. Still want to go do things, but she didn't wake me up, and she said that I should have set an alarm. So, I called her passive. I said that was a passive statement because we're in this together. So,
Let me tell you something. Your ass fall asleep. I want to go do something. Hey, what you doing? We leaving here in 15 minutes. We leaving here. If you really want to do something, she would have woke his ass up. But they were already in an argument, so woo-de-woo. Because vice versa, if I want to go do something, I'm waking your ass up. And if you don't get up, I might go do this shit by myself. All right, now. I'm going to send you some pictures. We're supposed to be doing this together. Picture gets sent. Caption, you should be here.
wake me up. And yeah.
So all of this was before she said, I'm leaving?
No, she'd already said she was leaving in the afternoon.
Okay.
So she just decided. I mean, this is literally, I went outside to take a break, and she sent me a text, I'm going to the airport. It was so abrupt, it caught me off guard. So I was like, like, what's this nonsense?
Yeah, exactly.
Nigerian in me came in, and I was like, I don't understand what you mean you're leaving. Go take
Yeah.
a break and relax. If you want to get an Airbnb, go get an Airbnb. You don't leave.
Our country.
There's nothing to leave.
So how long did you guys have this trip booked for?
7 days.
7 days. Okay. And then Jocelyn, you ended up leaving on the 5th day or the 6th day, or what day was it?
Was it the 4th? Was it the 5th day?
6th.
I left on the 6th day. Okay.
You
You
left
might
on
well
the 6th day.
just lay down, baby. Your flight tomorrow. Lay your ass down.
Okay.
And-
So
and you got my
with that,
suitcase.
with that thing you guys wanted to do, you didn't want to just like wake him up, or what was going on with that part?
Stubborn. I was stubborn. Look at that. Look at the face. Look at the face. Damn.
was-
Damn. Now that y'all said that out loud like that, and Arlette, you asked it like that, it do seem a bit childish of what I did. And so I'm gonna just say, whew.
Going on with that part?
Why are you side eyeing?
Up, or what was going on with that part?
Immaturity, man. Fucking side eye, rolling eyes, eye fluttering.
Up, or what was going on with that part?
So, we already knew that there was tension before then. Before he took the nap, before everything, like the big argument happened the day before. So when he went to sleep, I don't know, it's like, I don't really know how to explain it. I could have woken him up to answer your question. I could have woken him up. However,
Cooked. Fucking cooked.
It was already talked about what I wanted to do. It was already
I'm sorry. It's fucking cooked, man. Listen, a lot of times when you argue with someone and you're wrong, it looks and sounds so much worse when it's said in front of people. And then what happens sometimes if you talk to your friends or your family, what'll be said is, don't share our information with your family. Don't share our information with your friends. Don't compare our relationship to somebody else's relationship. That's cool. But you know when you really start to look crazy? If you ever been to like therapy or had some type of counseling and you talk to someone else and you voice to them what happened and they look at you and say, you handled that wrong. Or even when you talk to them and tell someone the story as she's telling her side, she know it sounds really bad on her part. It sounds terrible. And Arlette's not a therapist, but they're talking to Arlette. She's hosting, she's interviewing, and Arlette's like, you can see it in Arlette's face like, damn, bitch, you doing minimal shit. This is something you want to do. This man flew you to another country. And if it's something you want, wake him up. Hey. What? Hey, wake me up. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, look at the body language.
woken him up. However,
Look at Arlette's face when she say however. Watch her face frown up a little bit and the blink happens. Arlette has to be neutral. But Arlette is still a human being and knows that this is some bullshit. Watch this.
I could have woken him up.
Right here.
However,
Look.
it was already talked about what I wanted to do. It was already a time that we set.
You cook, baby.
I don't know. I'm just considerate. So if I would have done that to somebody else, or somebody else would have planned something that they really wanted to do and they're dependent on me for transportation, I would have made sure
I'm gonna wake your ass
that I
up.
was present for that moment.
I'm gonna wake you up. We in the same place.
And I never woke Eric up ever. I don't wake people up out of their sleep.
Oh my
I would hate for
God.
somebody to wake me up out of my sleep.
Oh my
We actually
God.
talked about this as well. Like, that's something that we just don't do.
Oh, that's
He got something for your ass.
I don't wake people up.
He
That's
trying
one
not to be
thing I
petty.
don't, like, if you oversleep,
Let me tell you some shit. Newsflash. If you're in a relationship, you live with somebody, say y'all got a flight to the airport. If he don't get up, y'all gonna miss the flight. So what are you gonna do? Not wake him up? You have a child one day. Little buddy gotta go to school. Little princess got school. She tired. What's gonna happen? You don't wake her up. Middle school, you don't wake up. High school, you don't wake her up. You and your friends planned to go out. Y'all went on vacation. Y'all went to a day party or brunch, had too much to drink. Y'all know that after brunch nap, you mess around, wake up at 11 p.m. Y'all supposed to do something at 7, 8. What are you going to do to your best friend, your BFF? Hey, girl, come on. We still going? Hey. It's a pleasant way of waking somebody up. You ain't got to come in that bitch with them pots like that one girl from Bad Girls Fight Club.
Like he oversleep. Like it wasn't a life or death situation. You know what I'm saying? Like if he overslept, then he overslept. I was upset back in the day. Like we didn't go to something I wanted to do. Okay, like it was fine.
Cook.
So would you say like that was like the last straw for you, him oversleeping?
No, the last straw was the day before. I don't really know. So with me, it's like once my mind is made up on something, it's pretty much made. So when I booked the flight, it was kind of.
What are you going to do in a real relationship? In a committed, long-term relationship, what are you going to do? One mistake, one person rubs you the wrong way, what are you going to do? You think people are married 10 years, 20 years, and they don't have a bad week, a bad 2 weeks, a bad month with their spouse or significant other? What are you going to do? How is a relationship ever going to work with you? Say if he did something wrong and made her upset and she had every right to be upset. What are you going to do? Run away? Catch the next flight out of town? How are you going to handle life? What do you do with your friends? What do you do with your employer? I just work a regular 9 to 5. That's what I do. What do you do when your boss makes you upset? What do you do when a coworker equal to your level gets up under your skin or makes you upset, makes you feel uncomfortable? What are you going to do? What do you do? How do you handle yourself when trials and tribulations hit? And this is the biggest red flag. When shit does hit the fan, how do you act? I wish I went into more details. What was some of the hurtful things y'all said? What's some of the immature shit you said? Because y'all fresh. Y'all don't even know each other that long enough to say some hurtful shit. How much hurt can somebody do? They can call you out your name. As long as ain't nobody put their hands on each other. What hurtful did you say? What hurtful did he say? Because at that point in time, it's just what I shared with you. And if you're going to use that or weaponize what I've shared or stories I've shared with you, what's happening?
Kind of like already like anything he did after that was kind of like, okay, I see. I'm leaving too anyway.
On this 7-day trip, or 6, I think you said you left on the 6th. On what day did you realize, yeah, this is it for me, I'm done?
That's a great question.
She don't know. She I just, hey, I already know he counseled in my mind, but I sure wish she wake up for this last little fun trip, fun festive excursion we got planned. For we could do that, and I give me one or two more Instagram pictures and enjoy that, and then leave because I'm done with his ass. But I still want to go on this thing that he overslept.
That's a great question. It wasn't.
I know they're eating you up in the comments. I know. Your Instagram.
Give me a second.
Take 2 seconds. You're wrong. You're wrong. This wasn't thought out. You got your friend there looking at you. And the crazy part about this, she got somebody in that room that's on her side that she keep looking over to, that after this shit is over in 6 minutes, 8 minutes, that's gonna be like, girl, you did that. You was right about that. He was wrong. Just single people keeping people single. No accountability. Nobody being held accountable. This looks bad. This looks really, really bad. I hope I remember to go look at these comments after this video. We're gonna look at these comments and see what these people saying. At least top 5, top 6.
It wasn't. Let me see. Give me a second. I don't really remember what day it was. When it hit me like I'm done. It was just a feeling that I had. And I was just like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not arguing anymore. I'm not being upset.
You're not worth
it wasn't
my
necessarily
time.
Like, this day I got mad. It was just really like a feeling like I don't want to feel like this. I don't have to feel like this. So that's really what happened. I don't know what day that was. I really don't know. It was probably the day I booked the flight.
He know the day.
But I just had a feeling.
He know the day.
I don't want to argue with this man anymore. I don't want to be uncomfortable in a foreign country with this man anymore. So That's really
Now,
what it
nigga,
was.
now he this man. He just picking you up right in front of the house with your legs wrapped around and spinning in circles. You just thugged out House from the dog, but now he's this man. It changed quick.
But afterwards, I didn't want to have a dating relationship with Eric anymore because I think Eric can still be a great person. So I was hoping that we can have a platonic, just cordial friendship.
If he already knocked you down and he like you, if y'all already had sex, I made a joke earlier. I don't know. I was just joking, guys. It's kiki. If he knocked you down already, y'all already been spending intimate time together. Why do women just think we could just be friends? I just felt like he was still a great person and we could still just be friends. What benefit does he get from that? He liked you. He likes you. You guys were intimate together. If not sexually, y'all kissed and made out and have had passionate sessions. What him just being friends? What do you get? What does he get out of that? Because he paid for the dates. He paid for the trip. What am I getting out of just being your friend? Paying for more shit, get friend zoned, still got feelings for you, always gonna wonder what if, and then I still gotta watch you date and get to know other men, potentially watch you on the next Pop the Balloon to Find Love episode 18. What sense does that make?
Afterwards, I know I didn't want to date him anymore, but I didn't want it to be as if he's out of my life completely because he is cool. Like Eric's a cool guy. Like honestly, he's cool. He has a lot of skills. Plays instruments. He's a really cool guy. Honestly, he has a lot of great qualities about himself. I just didn't want to date him anymore. So, yeah.
Take her out the country and y'all come back. She don't want to date you no more, but she just want to be friends.
Okay.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Martin.
Add to that. So we could just wrap this up.
I take notes, so I have the dates. July 5th was the day we went to dinner.
After
It
4th
was
of
the day
July.
that we had a conversation. You asked me to tell you what my expectations were of you. I told you that I would like more hugs. I said you're bad at hugs. Remember?
More affection. Yeah, he wants more affection. That's what we want from women. That's what we want. Soft affection, love.
More hugs. I said you're bad at hugs. Remember that?
She's drinking water and shit now. Hello, McFly.
So she said, yeah, I'm going to work on that, you know. And I told her that I felt like every time I gave her hugs,
She
maybe
pulled
she
away.
was feeling like it was trying to lead to something else. I'm like, no, the hug is really just a hug. Like, just put your arm around my head, and that's all it needs to be, you know. And so she's like, yeah, I'll do better, and that was that. The dinner was great. The next morning is when I went for the run early, and I wake up early. I go for the run. So when I came back,
Maybe they
she
didn't
wanted
hook
to
up.
have a conversation that afternoon.
He
because
fighting
she
over a
said-
hug.
She said things were seeming weird, and I seemed distant. So I was trying to explain to her why I was distant. First of all, I was tired, but second of all, I'm just trying to give you some distance, some space.
it ain't
and I don't wanna
mutual-
feel like I'm overcrowding you.
It's gonna feel weird.
And it was literally within 20 minutes of that conversation, she sent me the text, "Can you take me to the airport?"
Damn.
So it came out of nowhere, literally.
Okay.
Nigga asked for a hug, fam. Hey, when you hug me, I just feel like you just forcing it. Like it's not there. Why the hell you go on this trip? If you don't enjoy hugging him and kissing him, why would you go out of the country with him? Why? You could have said no. You could have said no. And look at her face. Look at the body language.
All right. Well, after this trip, did you guys? I know you said, did you guys communicate at all after this trip, or was she left and that was it?
This is why I'm not going out the country. If I ain't already knocking them ankles loose,
baby.
we not going out the country, fam. I'm not going out the country and sharing a bed or sharing a spot, and you turned on or you think somebody's sexy, you like somebody, and y'all ain't even ever do nothing together. Y'all ain't never do nothing together. I'm not going on track. Girls be finna. Oh my God. Oh, I would love this balcony. I would love to be baby. Listen, we never even done nothing together. Please don't think the first time we do something gonna be out the country. No, ma'am. You might come over here and do something, and I don't like it. You not that good. It ain't always cracked up to be. Ladies, you done been there before. Made a man wait, or shit, he might have made you wait. And fellas, you done been there before. She done made you wait. And then you finally get it. And it was not worth the wait. No, thank you. It's boring. Talking all that shit. Everybody a freak until it's time to be a freak. Everybody claim, oh, I'm freaky, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, I got a moose knuckle, I'm ready, oh, I got that snatch back, oh, it's tight, oh, you ain't never, I'm gonna turn you out, you ain't never ready for nothing like this, you better get ready for this, this is that wop, wop, wop. You get that shit, it is not. And then people, you know what they like to say? Well, just maybe you ain't do the right thing, maybe you ain't do what you need to do, maybe ladies. Okay, that sounds good, God. But let's keep it a buck. Some of y'all, it's a bad box. I don't know if it's bad, been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Need a spit start every time, need lube and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Some of y'all just ain't got nothing left in the tank. Some of y'all always been like that. We've all met some women that's just been, damn, you excited to see me. And then there's been some that need a start. And ladies, y'all do the same shit sometimes. Sometimes y'all meet a man, y'all go to touch him, that be on stiff. That be like it. You feel me? And then sometimes you go to get him and y'all hit him with that. Oh, you ain't excited. He ain't ready for me. He ain't ready. It be like that. It be like that. You feel me? But we not going on a trip out the country if you don't want to even hug me. Oh, he cooked for that. I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like. I ain't seen nothing wrong with you this whole time, but you invited her out of the country for that trip, and y'all ain't even been affectionate. Been on you. You was just in town for 6 days, 7 days, but at the Airbnb, fam. Nah, hey, we met on the show. I talked to you for a week or two. I'm gonna let you know this right now. Unless she waiting a marriage or something, which I do not know, it's a guy that she can't keep her hands off. It's a guy that when she see him, she want to bite his bottom lip when she see him. It's a guy that she want to wrap both legs around and put that coochie bone on him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever had a girl jump on your back and she put that coochie bone right on your back? Damn, man, you horny, ain't you? You put that coochie bone right on my back. You feel me? It's women like that. It's women you walk in the room and you catch them checking out your meat. Damn, man, I'm up here. Look up. She can't do nothing. You cuddling in bed, she scooting that little booty back like this. She scooting that little booty back. She scooting that little booty back. She scooting that little booty back. I done got on the other side of the bed. She scooped that little booty back. She scooped that little booty back. She scooped that little booty back. She gonna scoot that booty back on you. I'm telling you.
I think you had mentioned you guys shared a suitcase, so eventually you had to see him again. So how did that happen?
It was cool. Like, honestly, so from everything that we just expressed to us getting back to Austin, we had conversation. Everything seemed fine. We came to understanding that we both said things that didn't need to be said. We both did things that didn't need to be done. Like, we've had conversations and everything was fine in my eyes. I thought everything was fine. When we got back to Austin, we talked about the trip. We said our goodbyes. He got his stuff, walked him to the door, he left. Yeah, and the next day he took a flight. I checked on him. I was like, hey, are you at the airport? Did you make it there on time? He was like, yeah. It was just regular conversation, as if you're checking in on a person who's taking a flight. That's really what it was. I made sure he landed.
Man, don't check on me, man.
But meanwhile, I was like, why are you checking in on me after you've just walked away from
exactly!
me?
That's what I was just about to say!
I was like,
don't check on me, baby! You just left me! You left me for dead! Like Mama D said! You left my son for dead! What you checking on me for?
It was just regular. It was regular conversation.
I don't want regular.
On a person who's taking
I want hugs.
That's really what it was. I made sure he landed.
Let me hold you.
But meanwhile, I was like, why are you checking in on me after you've just walked away from me? You know, like I'm like, the thing was weird to me because I was like, if
very
this
weird.
Is a simple disagreement two people can have. We've apologized to each other, so we continue. It's 2 arguments. It's not enough to decide you don't want to speak to someone anymore.
So in your head, after that trip, and you know, after she was checking in on you, you were still in the thought process that you guys were still dating.
After
And everybody hit all that.
I'm sorry. I forgive you. I forgive you. I thought, okay, yeah, we're back on track. We've sorted it out.
Somebody else on them sugar walls in that city. Somebody in Austin already got that on lock. Probably was mad that you was in town. Probably mad you went out of town, hitting her up. Somebody already in them walls, baby. Somebody already doing what they need to do. She ain't even want to come. She like, I'm gonna just do this little thing. It means nothing. I'm gonna just go ahead. I ain't even gonna go in. I'm gonna do it from the comfort of my own home. I'm gonna do it remote. I'm gonna hop on Zoom with Arlette and them.
So how did you find out that you guys were
Well, she sent me some pictures to edit. I edited the pictures. I sent them back.
Nigga,
to
she's
her.
still using you? Oh my gosh, bro. She using you, bro. Why you don't want nothing to do with him? That's why she still want to be friends with you. When she still want to be friends with you, she still finds you useful, aka she still wants to use you. Same as a guy. I had girls. I ain't never had no girl tell, oh, I just want to be friends. I said we just want to be cool, but I don't want to be friends. I see you, no hard feelings. But when guys want to still just be friends with you and don't want a relationship with you, they still either want the friends with benefits aspect, or you got something that's helpful. You got a little bit of cash, you got a nice spot, you got a nice car, you cook good. This nigga still using you for something. When somebody just want to be friends, they find you useful. You have nothing that she brings to the table as a friend to you. She left up out of there without communicating with you, dipped on a trip you paid for. That's not a good friend. Even if she generally wanted you to be a friend, if I know somebody likes me, loves me, wants more than friendship with me, wants to be intimate or affectionate with me, and I'm gonna look at them and say, hey, I just want to be friends with you, that's selfish on my part. I know god dang on well this person cares about me, likes me, thinks highly of me, wants more than friendships. Me knowing that as a grown-ass man, I need to step away, let them heal, get that distance, and find someone else. Not say, let's just be friends.
She went to London, which by the way, we had a whole day because she booked the trip at 6 p.m. on the 6th. So we had still a whole day to spend together. We were sitting on the couch.
He got dates by heart.
Cuddling on the couch.
This
finally.
is in Austin?
No, this was still...
Oh,
this
so
was
you're
the day after.
backtracking back to
I'm
Greece.
backtracking, yeah. So she's already had a decision to leave. She's already bought the tickets. There's nothing we can do about that.
Okay.
We've apologized to each other. She's more calm. I'm more calm. So from that point on, I'm like, okay, well, maybe everything's fine.
Okay.
So the next day, when she leaves. 6th, the day she's leaving, we're still cuddling on the couch. Like we watched a movie together. We went to breakfast. So that's where the confusion is, because it's like, if you're that angry, why are you so comfortable still being next to me?
Answer
still
that.
cuddling with me?
Answer that.
Okay.
So
Answer that.
it just creates a lot of confusion for me.
Answer that.
Austin to Las Vegas. She said, obviously, she's checking on you.
No, bump that, Arlette. Have her respond to that. Bump that.
No, when I got to her apartment, I had to ask her one last time. I'm like, tell me straightforward. Are we still good? Are we not good? Are we not dating?
Yeah.
She's like, no, I have no interest in further dating. So I was like, all right, sounds good. I won't bring it up anymore.
Got
and
it. So that was the last point.
From that point on, yeah, it was done. But the next morning, she's still checking on me on my flights.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
See what I'm saying? I'm like, if we're done,
leave me
checking
alone.
on me.
I mean, she said she thinks you're a cool person.
I understand, but
You're a
I'm
human being that she cares.
Arlette, please, what are you talking about? Pop the balloon or find love. Not pop the balloon or find a friendship.
For at one
I'm not
point.
looking for no friends. I got plenty female friends that are just my friends.
Okay.
So it's like, if we're...
Did you not realize that you're always being recorded? Whoever this is, just have them come sit beside you in your blanket.
We're not dating, like...
You're talking to somebody else in the room. This is whack, bro. If I was her, I wouldn't have want to came and sit in there either.
So you want to just
Cut the losses
cold
and move
turkey,
on.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah, which is what I tried to do. I just didn't respond anymore, and I was just letting it fizzle out. It's only been been a month. That's not, anyone can recover from that. You know, there's no hard emotional investment.
Okay. All right. Well, obviously
It's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
And she nods to that. All right, just hear me out, guys. By watching this and watching the last episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, the last episode, it might, I don't want to say this, but I don't want to say it might be the women, but what the hell happened right here? Where did he go wrong? Even on the trip, why would she go on the trip if she wasn't interested in him like that? Where did he go wrong? It's crazy.
that's pretty much everything I had. Any final thoughts on your end? No, Jocelyn's like, no. All right. So any upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout from either one of you? Jocelynn?
No, I don't have any upcoming projects coming up. Nothing.
Okay. She said, I'm going to stick to my 9 to 5. That's it.
Yeah, I got a 9 to 5. That's it. That's all I got going
Hey, we
right
love
now.
that too.
Yeah.
And then Eric, what about for yourself?
Nothing. Just still on the road, traveling.
Eric don't care about that shit, man. Eric don't want to shout out, man. Eric trying to find love, bruh. Let's slide down to these comments, man. She appears extremely uninterested and bored. Yep, she's not into him. Her body language tells a lot. True. Why would she go on that trip? Can we stop taking trips with men we don't feel attracted to? Exactly. I don't see anything wrong with going to Greece. I just wish he got to go on more dates with her before. Okay, I agree. Sis is just annoying to watch now. She was annoying to watch. This is really hard to watch. No offense, but she seems boring and feels like Arlette is having to pull info out of her. Yeah, you want, I prefer not to mention this or say this. Yeah, but you going on these trips. If someone is really feeling you, affection would be natural, not forced. This is nuts, man. Arlette's face while she's trying to listen to old girl got me weak. It was a hard take. I know they crushing her on Instagram, fam. I know. And even if you look at that shit, and then you go back and even look at this, we go back and
all your videos
and look at this right here. Just look at this lineup, man. This is what I'm telling. It's just a bad taste, man. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Wait till I'm gonna go to this wide angle. Peep game. All right, that's cool. So we got even this lineup. This one right here kept saying she was dominant. She's the alpha woman. I don't know if you're looking for a feminine man, you trying to peg him out or what you on, or you want an alpha man and alpha woman, but this is not going to work for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to work. This one right here was trying so hard to go viral, and she went so viral, but in the wrong way. Nobody ended up liking what you had going on. I thought any of your jokes was funny. Her Instagram comments have been turned off. This one right here did an interview and was like, oh yeah, guys are afraid to come up to me. That must mean only the top guys are going to come up to me. Like, y'all appear, like this right here, the curviness. Guys like this. This is what guys like to be on. They be like, oh yeah, I want this. But most of the guys that like this, they probably just ultimately first just thinking sexually. They want to pounce on top of you. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to go into that story again. I said that before. But these two, like, they just didn't seem like pleasant people, and like they really wanted to be there. And then you have the twins, which, you know what I'm saying, they remind me of like Gina from Martin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but like, you know, a lot of guys might look at them and be like, oh yeah. And that's really only, I feel like, because they lighter. You know what I'm saying? That's just be on some weak, weird ass colorist ish that dudes be on. But they look a little funny in the face. I'm trying to be nice. They look a little funny in the face, and the heads are shaped a little rotundous, like a little fossil head kind of. But it was almost like, I told y'all this was my favorite twin from the jump. But this one would just look like she was just there for moral support for this one. You know what I mean? Almost like they was just sharing. It was twins, but just sharing one brain. Just one brain. And if y'all ever watched that show, Twin with, I forgot the name of it, Twin with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a big, strong twin. It was like a little micro mini twin. This was the micro mini. And right there. Then you come over here, I ain't say nothing, but this shirt could have been left out. You know what I'm saying? Left out. The shoes was like, okay, oh, they're a little different. But, you know what I'm saying? She was acting crazy. Lashes was longer than her hair. And she had the jit at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this one right here was wild and talking about she like 4'11". This is itty bitty. This lineup was the most cooked lineup ever. And this was the most boring one I've ever seen on this channel. But if y'all put together all the foolishness that happened here with the type of guys that came out, and then y'all put that with what we just, look at that. With her, she was wilding with Buddy too, wasted his time. Same dude come back to try to find something, and she wild on him. She wild on him too. This is cooked, man. This is really, really cooked, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just not looking good, man. I don't know. It's not looking good. Even if you just go to the women's, just the lineup. Like I don't understand it, man. It's like, it's nuts, man. It's nuts, man. This lineup was crazy too. This lineup, I ain't even gonna, cause I don't even want, it just sound like I'm harping on the women. That's not the case, but tell me what y'all think in the comment section. All right, see y'all in the next one. This was disappointing. This was disappointing. Click on some of the greatness on the screen. Episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 is all right here. I'm gonna rock with y'all later. I'm out, man. The dating scene is cooked.